It's time for your daily dose of DragonFeather!
Hey, this is DragonFeather, and I'm here to show you guys how to build an altar. As you guys know, I am taking a bit of a break to practice Wicca before I get into Draconic Wicca, and therefore I am redoing my altar, and I am going to show you how to build an altar as I build my own and my new one, and I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope this helps, so if you're interested, stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing that you do when you are making an altar or are building one, you need to decide if you want to put an altar cloth on it or not. Right now this one doesn't have an altar cloth on it, and you're more than welcome to do an altar without an altar cloth. It's completely personal choice. Me, however, I am going to put an altar cloth on. So this is the altar cloth that I normally use. It is really pretty blue, white, and black, and gray. My favorite color is blue, and I tend to work better with blue, and the color blue makes me feel very calm and very relaxed and very spiritual. That's probably why it's my favorite color, actually. Okay, so as you guys can see, I put my altar cloth on, and it is nice, a little bit wrinkled, but it works, and it covers the sides as well. Now let's start building and putting things on our altar. Okay, so usually the first thing that you do with an altar is you put your god and goddess candles on there, or that's what I do personally when I build an altar. So if you have any god or goddess statues, now would be the time to put them on here. Also, if you have any god or goddess candles, that would be a time to put them up here as well. Alright, so as you can see, I have my Isis statue up here because she is the main goddess that I work with, and there is a god and a goddess candle. I obviously don't have a god representation, and that's because I choose to work with Isis mostly, but the reason why I have a god and goddess candle is because even while I'm normally working with Isis most of the time, I still want the presence of the god. I just haven't found a god that I like to work with particularly yet, so until then, I will be having these candles. So right here, I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but it is Bast, which is the Egyptian cat goddess, and I want to start working with her more. And then right here is a dragon. I'm not sure if you can tell. Here's a dragon, and I work with dragons as well. Just because I'm not, you know, fully into Draconic Wicca right now does not mean that I do not want to work with dragons. So that's why I have a dragon on my altar as well. Okay, so the next thing that you do when you're making an altar is elemental candles, and what kind of elemental candles do you want? That is completely up to you. You can choose whatever kind of candles that you like, whether it be colored candles, colored candle holders, or any other kind of candle that you want. It can even be tea lights or fake tea lights, the ones that don't have a real flame depending on your situation at home. So just pick what you want and put them where you like. Alright, so as you guys can see, I put my candles, my elemental candles right here, and I chose to use colored candle holders. I also prefer using tea lights just because they're not very messy, if you know what I mean. This wax can get a little messy, usually it does. Alright, so the next thing that you usually put on your altar is a spirit representation or some sort of spirit candle, spirit dedication sort of thing. And this can coincide with your pinnacle as well. Picking a pinnacle and or a spirit candle holder, or either or. It works. It works. Okay, so as you can see, I put my pinnacle right in front of Isis, and I'm not sure if you can see, but right here is my spirit candle. This is what it looks like. It's a star. Okay, so the next thing that you're gonna do is you're going to put on the feminine side, use the chalice and the cauldron, which are the two feminine working objects, I suppose, and you're going to put those on the left side of your altar. Okay, so I decided to switch things up a bit and move my elemental candles down here, so my cauldron and chalice would fit in the back, right by Isis and my dragon statue. I'm actually... hold up. I feel like dragons are more masculine than feminine, and Bast is definitely a cat goddess, so I switched those two. If you guys can tell, I switched them and put them on the opposite sides. Alright, so on the right side, contrasting with the cauldron and the chalice, is the athame and or wand with your censer, and a censer is like an incense burner. That's the next thing that you're going to put on the right side. So yes, as you can see, I put my athame and my wand up there on my dragon statue, and my censer, which is another dragon statue. Okay, and now if you have anything else you want to decorate your altar with, it's completely optional. This is pretty much just basic. Your elemental candles, your spirit candles, god and goddess candles, athame and or wand, censer, chalice, and cauldron. Pretty standard. Now would be the time to add, maybe if you want to add a representation for your totem animal, you can. You can add crystals on there for decoration. You can put feathers, you can put seashells, you can put any kind of things that you want to adorn your little setup you got here, and it's completely optional, so do what you would like to do, and I will be right back. Alright, so as you can see, I added a few different things. I added a piece that I made in ceramics, which is a killer whale, along with a killer whale that I made out of clay. And this is the other piece. I have a scarab beetle that my dad gave me. It is really, really cool and really, really heavy, and it has all these sort of hieroglyphs on the bottom. As you can see, my Wiccan altar is a little Egyptian oriented, but that's cool. It all works. I added this red-tailed hawk feather that I found when I was watching the bird. The feather fell off the bird and landed right in front of me, so it's really spiritually important to me because I'm so connected to birds' feathers. I added a bone just because bones to me represent fire, and I like them, and I found this a long time ago. And I also added an amethyst crystal cluster for spirit right in front of the spirit candle. That is how you build an altar. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below and let me know. If you have any other questions about things to put on your altar, I'd be more than happy to help. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and until next time, blessed be, and bye guys! Oh my goodness, this is so difficult. You do not know why. You do not know why I'm having so much trouble with speaking these things. I just told